I think. Yep, we're good. Good morning, Source Gamers. This March 27th at 15 minutes before the latest Nintendo Direct, the last one for the Switch. With me today, I have Colin,
Hello.
Nanton,
Hello.
and we are waiting for Slink to finish cooking ramen at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Better be cracking an egg into that.
And then Snazzy soft-boiled an egg into it. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's even better.
Ooh.
I
don't know if I'd say that's better, but
really? You don't like
it depends on the spiciness level. If it's like not instant. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, you want
okay.
a soft-boiled egg.
Yeah, you
ramen.
soft-boil an egg, you put it in a Ziploc bag with some soy sauce, so you shake it in or leave it in there for a few minutes. Ooh. That's really good.
I just figure if you're making ramen at like 9 in the morning, like you want a little bit of that
That's true,
spiciness,
yeah.
and that runny ass
protein.
yolk will neutralize that.
Fair point. But a runny ass yolk is always really, really nice.
It is.
I feel like
It's
that
great.
trumps over anything else. I feel like
Probably especially when you have it on a burger. Ooh.
I was gonna say
That's messy as hell too.
I'm sure there's plenty of people who have like sensory things, and having like a runny egg on a burger is like the most like awful
Nasty.
sensory experiences ever.
Mhm.
But it's so good. It pays off so much.
you are using an old layout, by the way, Phantom. I think that's an old one. It's different from the one I've got.
Oh, that's extremely old.
Yeah.
What, are you using the rainbow one?
Yeah, I got the rainbow
that's
one.
the new one.
Oh, I thought we were only using the rainbow one for charity.
No, I thought that was just the regular one. I mean, I think both are alright. It's like this one matches my colors.
Yeah, this one's fine. It's just like the charity thing is just like a banner that we put up for whatever charity we're doing.
Oh, I always
like a ticker at the bottom.
There's
anything,
specifically a charity layout that has more space at the bottom for a ticker.
Well, if anything, it's apt we're using the old layout for the final Switch 1 Direct. We can use the new layout for the Switch 2 Direct.
Oh yeah,
it's a callback.
We
did this on purpose, actually.
Yeah, this is proper.
I'd always pace it out by color. So like for instance, for like whenever I do the Game Awards streams, I always use the black one because I think that was also the one that we used the black color for. I think each every Game Awards actually.
I did not know we even had a black one.
The first Game Awards that I hosted, where I played DMC2 on top of it at like 15% opacity, and gradually raised the opacity to like 50 by the end of it. I made a black version of the overlay that I just thought looked really funny because it's so serious. It's the Game Awards. It's all black. It's sleek.
And usually they're happening at night too, so I was like, it just makes perfect sense. Like, dark. Also, y'all can talk. I'll be right back because I forgot my cup in the kitchen.
No worries. I'm nearly finished my lunch, guys. I've only got a protein bar left.
Good lunch, Source Gaming.
Also, how is everyone in the chat doing? We've been talking about food and stream layouts.
Yeah, we're making everyone way hungry.
So I hope everyone's doing well and excited to see some video games. 30 minutes of exciting video games. It's slightly shorter than the usual Direct, so I'm not expecting as much, obviously. But I think there'll still be some interesting things there. Oh, special guest showing up.
Oh, what's up? How you doing this morning?
I am Steve.
Well, I gotta turn
That's
the volume up.
not your name?
Gotta turn the volume up. Hold on.
This is a crafting table.
Oh Lord.
Oh no.
Flint and steel.
You have 110.
We've been joking in another chat room that's become for several of us, everything that Jack Black says in those trailers has become like a Manchurian candidate activation phrase. Just resets our programming. We all start saying every single one of them in some kind of bizarre order, like an NPC in a video game glitching out.
Is that movie out yet?
No.
No, but it's gonna be next week. My roommates are making me see it.
Soon. Oh boy, you're gonna have to report back. There's no way in hell I'm seeing it.
I'm not watching the Minecraft movie until I can set it up, vote code the entire audio track to the lovely song Sexy in Minecraft by Joel, the lovely album by Vini Sauce Joel. I'm trying to say that as dumbly as possible so it doesn't trip some kind of auto detect, but once I got that set up, I'm going to be watching the Minecraft movie on my definitely legal copy that I vote coded to Sexy in Minecraft.
I think I actually do want to go see it in theaters. Which is like, I
you want to be
shouldn't.
there front row with your creeper hat on.
In my creeper popcorn box. I mean bucket.
Just show up with my T-shirt that says I have, I'm a gamer, not because I have no life, but because I choose to have many.
Oh God.
Showing up in my Ifina Minor t-shirt.
Showing up in my
Oh,
Dwarf Fortress T-shirt.
Hi, Tani. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been doing?
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, let's talk about the direct actually.
Yeah.
Before we get into the
Yeah, you
direct
know.
preamble. All right, there's 5 of us here. What's one thing that we expect to see in this direct, or want to see in this direct? Phantom, you go first.
Actually, can you give me
Games.
Creeks, are you gonna stay?
Thankfully.
Wait, Creeks, are you gonna stay?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Okay, let me add your icon.
Yeah.
For me, I think not because we are having this direct now. I was thinking that Metro Prime 4 was gonna be at the Switch 2 direct. I think it might just be here. And then we just get maybe like some footage of it running on the Switch 2, if there's any difference or anything like that. Or just like reconfirming that it works. I was talking with friends, and they had talked about for the 3DS, one of the last things that were added, well, for that system was like, you know, they waited till like the end for a rhythm heaven, so that's why I put it in the thumbnail.
I see.
The Deltarune is so long stuff is just because there have been certain updates in regards to most specifically Silk Song with the copyright thing. So
Apparently,
like, okay,
I'm
maybe.
quieter than everyone else.
All right, let me turn your Discord volume up.
You sound pretty clear to me. You're actually.
It might be through this streaming software that is that Slink is whoever it is quieter. So,
I'll put you up to
right,
150.
I'm eating, so I'm only half paying attention.
I might just have you turned down.
All right, and then
It actually turned me down. Turned me down.
You down some?
Turn me down. I realized why. I was just speaking quietly. Don't.
Okay, I'll put you back down to like 115. Okay.
So yeah, I think we'll see Metroid Prime something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about maybe Prime 4. I still want to know what the hell's going on with Prime 2 and or 3.
This direct is here so that they can talk about Prime 4 now.
Yeah, I
'cause
feel
it's
like
not
we'll
a Switch
definitely
2
see
game.
Prime 4, but I think Prime 2 could still also show up.
Not that we know.
Yeah, my prediction was actually going to be in that same vein. I've been joking around with some of my friends about this for a long while. So we know they're using Silux, right? Which shows that they're still using some of their original concepts for Prime 4 back from the era of the first 3 Prime games.
Mm-hmm.
They discussed in an interview, I believe it was Tanabe said in an interview, that they would have liked to go back to a system of like traversing the same world in multiple states, like Metroid Prime 2 with the Light World, Dark World stuff. They wanted to play around with time travel specifically. And one of our friends in another server that we're in immediately clocked that the area that Samus steps into at the end of the first teaser trailer, after chasing Silex into the portal, has a bunch of flora that looks suspiciously similar to prehistoric plants from our world in terms of the artistic design. Now, Metroid has always had stuff that looks like prehistoric flora and fauna, so it doesn't really mean anything, but we have taken that and gone all in with, yes, we are going to have Samus fighting the dinosaurs on the alien planet. She's going to have to use her new time suit to get through the time mist after she goes to the past to affect things in the present. That's going to be the big gimmick. I was actually I went to go tell one of my friends that I don't talk to as much yesterday, um, that we were predicting that Metroid Prime 4 was going to be about like, oh, you can go back to the past and see the version of the same area in the past, and let's say there's a pillar blocking it because it's collapsed in the present. You go back to the past and you can just walk past the door because the pillar is still standing, and you can hit a switch and raise some platforms, and the platforms will still be raised in the present, which creates a new path, stuff like that. And they were like, man, I hope that's not it because I fucking hate time travel. And I was like, oh, right, I forgot. A lot of people really just don't like time travel in fiction. So we'll see how that plays out if that does end up being a hard prediction on our terms.
You're gonna start seeing loads of YouTube videos. It's like, what sort of time travel is used in Metroid Prime 4?
Metroid Prime
Is it
4
accurate time
linear
travel?
or multiverse theory?
Can you make the chat size a little bigger, Phantom?
I
Because it's really small.
I can't because I always have difficulty refinding the website that I use for the chat, and if you just even try to make the font bigger in like the code of it, it just breaks completely. You have to like go back and actually redo the whole thing.
Is it not just a widget that you've got set up?
No, I'm using like a browser source.
Why?
Okay. You might want to fix that another time.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely try and fix that before the Switch 2 presentation
I got you.
next week. Slink, have you got any hopes and predictions or wants to see in this?
It's been like a year since the Another Code recollection. I think
Ooh.
Hotel Dusk and Last Window need significantly less overhauled remakes. If they still have the original art assets, I would actually prefer them to just have the art still there rather than switching everything over to 3D models, at least for dialogue. Because like I know there's fancy cutscenes in the new Another Code recollection, and
Yeah.
those are nice and all, but like for plain old dialogue, those old artworks from Hotel Dusk and Last Window are so beautiful and expressive,
But that's definitely
like a
the big
masterclass
hurdle,
of their kind.
like that a remake of that game has, is to get that right, because it's
Yeah.
so iconic to to Hotel Dusk.
Yeah, I would assume that they would redo the environments and like not have billboarded 2D characters when you're walking around. But
Yeah.
other than that, the dialogue, they got to use the old artwork.
I see that Wario is having a normal one in the chat about.
Oh, this is how Wario the Legend always is. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm
a
well
normal
aware.
one.
I am as well aware as anyone. So I am proposing instead we're gonna get the Ao Oni remaster in this direct, and we're gonna get
Oh, the blue. Okay.
we're gonna get Lisa the Painful 4, and
then
Lisa the
Omega,
What about Lisa the Painful 3?
Omega hopping in the
Omega-
chat like you don't have Genshin
Oh,
characters to pull.
Omega, I have technically known Creeks longer than you. Shut up.
Yes, there will be 6 first when Snazzy, I don't know, wakes up and
to be able to
remembers what
bond
day it
over
is.
having met through Takamaru when they reveal the mysterious Murasame Castle uprising in this direct.
I can't wait for Suda 51 to pop out and show that their new game is actually the mysterious Murasame Castle, and they've been bought by Nintendo and aren't at risk of going bankrupt because they're owned by NetEase.
Hooray!
Alright.
I want to see Kid Icarus Uprising.
2 minutes.
Oh, I want to see whatever Sakurai's project is here, to be honest.
What if last minute prediction? What if like 10 minutes of this is actually just Mario Movie 2 bullshit? And
I think that will happen because they didn't do a
I
Mario
hope
Day.
you have the safety
anything.
dance MIDI ready.
Oh, I don't. Whoops.
It's gonna
yeah, because they're gonna
be-
play it in the trailer as part of the licensed soundtrack.
Yeah, they're gonna
So
confirm the
true.
first Mario movie is coming to Switch as its own app. like that Splatoon manga app that just released in Japan.
That's really weird and specific. Nintendo Pictures app. You can watch all your Nintendo pictures.
No.
Yeah.
The Super Mario Brothers the movie app.
Here you go, Phantom.
Turbo.
Men without hats --safetydance.midi.
Really
I'm
is.
kind of surprised they're not calling this one a mini, but I guess a 30-minute direct is still a direct.
Yeah,
I think there was a
cut
mini that
branding.
In 2020 there was.
30
Yeah.
minutes
Yeah.
long.
The 2021
Yeah,
was.
32 minutes.
I guess the direct, like the mini branding was so
I think it's
so
just for
like
shadow drops and
Dislike.
yeah,
I
and
think
also
I'll
like
just beat the
it
stream.
didn't. So
They
like,
kind of don't want to completely overshadow all of the things that they're showing here. So calling it a mini would kind
Do
of
that.
take more eyes off of it.
Yeah.
Advertiser direct.
All right, it's gonna start any minute now. I'm guessing.
Alright.
Oh, any
There
second
it
now.
is.
Oh, there it
There
is.
we go.
There it
Rated
is. Let's
M.
go.
M-rated. We're getting Indiana
Getting-
Jones.
We're getting all the blood and gore from.
Please let us know if it's too loud if I need to
Indiana
turn the
Jones
volume
Cloud
down.
Edition.
Yeah. All right, let's see Fire Emblem.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought
There's Dragon Quest.
I got scared for a
Thought that was
second.
it then. Starting with Dragon Quest is an interesting.
Oh, so I guess I gotta show 1 and 2.
Yeah,
That's
that's
probably for the
yeah.
best. That's
It'd be weird to show
sooner.
off 3. But I didn't think they'd start with it.
It's so much sooner than I thought it'd be.
I still need to play 3.
So do I. I have it in my Steam family.
Phantom, do you have your bass turned up? Like, everything is really distorted on the stream.
I can
for
do that.
me.
Yeah, not for me.
Do
I don't
you have your bass turned
No,
up?
I mean the Source Gaming stream. Not,
Oh, the Source Gaming one. Oh.
Like for my voice?
No, I'm guessing the direct itself.
everyone's voices, and not the direct audio, I think.
Oh,
it
okay,
was-
our voices.
Let me check. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't have any audio filters on or anything. Filter. Yeah, I
Also,
don't have
maybe
any.
turn me up again,
Yeah.
just slightly.
Gotcha.
Yes, this is indeed Dragon Quest 1 and 2.
Yippee 3 up.
Whoa. Still just 2025? Okay.
Okay, later this year.
Hello,
Sure,
everyone.
why not?
I'm Shinya
Alright, I turned you
Takahashi,
up some.
and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
It'll bleed remake.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
When was the last direct again?
Someone in the
We'll
Nintendo
also have
stream
a
chat
Nintendo
just
Direct
had
for
Xenoblade
Nintendo Switch
X
2
DLC
on April
announcement.
2nd.
They
So
made
please
an
tune in
epilogue
for that
for
as
the
well.
remaster. What do you want?
Yeah.
What you just saw
No.
was
DLC
Dragon
do you
Quest
want?
1 and
We
2
must
HD
consume
2D remake
non-stop
from Square
creeks.
Enix.
Why is
Actually,
there
hold
so
on.
much
Hold on.
ambient
Another
occlusion in
character
these
appeared at the
HD
end.
2D games?
What kind of
like,
adventure awaits?
this is like this
We
like
hope you're excited for more
It's like
information.
the
Photoshop
style.
shadow drop on
This has
every
HD
fucking
as
object.
possible.
Okay, let's see the first batch of
Okay.
games.
Okay. Click.
Escape from dire
Whoa.
straits.
What?
Don't
no
know what that
idea.
is.
No idea.
What the fuck was that voice?
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Okay. What was
Yeah,
that?
mouth washing look real different.
Dang, this is not repo.
Oh, it's
Oh, this is I.
Oh, shit!
hey,
Whoa!
Somnium
What?
Fire. Oh snap!
I was
Okay.
gonna say, I'm like,
sorry.
that logo seemed mighty familiar.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You are Kaname Date.
Oh boy, we're back to Date again.
Is this like a whole brand new one, or is this a port?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is a
it's
brand new
spin-off.
one, yeah.
Your
Oh.
mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a
Oh,
mysterious
okay,
escape.
sure.
Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's
So
whereabouts.
how will this just choose not to be canon with the other two?
Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues.
I'm
hidden
glad that they're
in
going
their
back to
psyche.
Date though. As much as I liked focusing
And
on new
solve
characters in the
mind-bending
second game,
puzzles in an
having
explorable
two
environment.
protagonists to follow meant that you just didn't get enough
Everything
time
you
to
learn will bring you one step
like,
closer to the
relate
truth.
to the protagonist, so I didn't like either of them as much as I liked Date.
Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams
I'm
to
up for this.
rescue Iris. No sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files. Launches
From
Somnium.
I
Nintendo
to
Switch
Somnium
system
Files, from the
July
universe of John Wick.
Unleash the
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Right,
I
right.
literally joked 2 days ago that this wouldn't happen. I'm
Oh,
Damn, South
shit.
Korea.
Is this the Atlas?
Hell yeah.
This is
Yeah,
Raido
Raido
Kuzunoha.
Kuzunoha.
I wonder if it's 1 and 2.
I hope so. I bought these games on
classic
PS3 not
Atlas
too, like a
RPG
year ago.
returns with remastered
I think I owe somebody like
It is just one.
$1.
It is just
Okay.
one.
set in the capital
What
city
sort of
in the year
games are these?
2020.
Like compared to
Raido
Shin Megami
Kuzunoha
Tensei?
makes his living as an
There's
apprentice
sort of
detective.
action RPGs, but like they're
unbeknownst to
over,
others, he also fights alongside
not over the
demons
shoulder,
as a devil summoner.
overhead.
To protect
top
the capital,
down,
Raido must investigate a
in
series of
battles.
supernatural
Okay.
cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you
This is
summon.
not how I remember this game looking,
Work
but
with
I'm probably
enemies to
wrong.
strike an
This is
enemy
how I
group,
remember footage
then
of this
follow
game
up
looking
with
when
a
I was
powerful
looking at stuff
attack.
for it.
Cooperation
I remember the camera being more zoomed out. Oh,
You can even
that's
turn opposing
that
demons into
angle
allies.
when he did the overhead attack is what I remembered.
Demons can also
Okay.
be useful
Okay.
outside of
Is it-
battle.
Is Raido from
And
another
the
Shin
powers
Megami
are
Tensei
helpful in
game?
finding
No.
solutions
No,
to
but he
the
did-
investigation.
Okay, so when they released the
Guide
second
Raido through a series
uh,
of strange incidents.
Raido game, they released
Yeah.
a special version of
As he
Nocturne that
uncovers a
also
conspiracy
included
that will
that's
shape
why I
Raido in it
recognize
over
it.
Dante.
That's
Raido
why.
going on?
Remastered. The
Hey,
Mystery of the
Snazzy,
Soulless
you
Army.
missed
What's up, Snazzy?
Raido
Switch,
Remastered,
June
The Mystery of the
19th.
Soulless Army.
Pre-orders begin
Sweet, I don't care
later
about that.
today.
That's
on
crazy.
The Kuzunoha clan is all over the previous Devil Summoner games and also the first
Darkness.
2,
Yo,
What the hell
3
is
Persona
this?
games.
I see.
Oh, the Pac-Man game.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's
Secret level
darkness.
Pac-Man game.
It's all been third parties so far,
Where you're
which
greeted by a yellow
maybe should have been more
orb known as
expected
Puck.
than I think people were thinking.
But who
I
is
mean,
this
that's
what I-
spherical
That's
stranger?
that's what I
More
thought.
than a
I'm like, I don't know, maybe we'll get some Zelda
mysterious, maze-like
remasters,
world.
but
Your battle for survival
I'm cautiously
begins.
optimistic for Shadow Labyrinth. It looks
As Puck guides
Yeah,
you
oh,
on
I
a
quite
That's
like
cool.
the Shadow
delve
Labyrinth.
into the
I mean, I like
expansive world.
Metroidvanias.
Oh my god, his name's Puck.
Examining your surroundings,
Yeah.
you can face shift
He's-
and
he's
combine with
Puckman.
Puck to
Yeah, he's
explore
Puckman.
areas you couldn't
Yeah.
reach before.
I think
But
this looks
tread
fine.
lightly.
I
The creatures
I
inhabiting
like
this
retro
world will prove
revivals. I
hostile.
like reinterpretations of things,
facing
and I love
opposing
Metroidvanias.
enemies,
But
you
I'm
and
also
Puck can
kind of getting to a
temporarily
point where
fuse
there's
into
just
the
so
Gaia
many
form to unleash
Metroidvanias.
powerful attacks.
Yeah, there are a
like,
lot.
it needs to be, yeah.
Like, you become the patch mech
Whoa.
now.
Your prey,
So-
you'll collect resources
I can control a mech? Oh,
that
okay,
can
hold
then
on.
be used
Yeah.
to enhance your
Oh,
abilities.
definitely- I definitely
I'm
wanna play this
worried.
game.
I saw a resource system.
Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic
Solve the
Pac-Man
secret
when
of Puck.
Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch.
July
July
18th.
Hamster
Nice.
will really do.
A lot of summon stuff, okay.
They really
He'll
need to
really won't do
play
anything.
Patapon?
except for
Hold on,
requiring,
but-
Miss
Yo,
Batman.
Oh
Hold
shit.
on, what the fuck?
Patapon.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there it is.
Nice.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Are drumming on
What?
Nintendo Switch.
What?
One button.
I'm sorry.
Why
What?
not? Bandai
Play your
Namco.
drum to the beat.
I'm sorry,
and
that's
give
fucking
different
cool.
commands to the
That's-
Patapon
it's
pretty
army.
cool.
That's crazy.
For example,
Okay.
Patapon
How?
Alright, I'll see you
steps
guys for the
forward.
Kratos Smash reveal next week.
I absolutely did not expect that whatsoever. This is gonna be a Shadows drop,
Patapon.
isn't it?
Patapon dude in Smash.
And
Alright,
straight
alright,
together
you know what?
close
This
on
was-
I need
Sonic.
one thing from you. I need you to put
Patapon's
Jean
enter
d'Arc
fever mode
in
and get a big
the Dark
boost in
Cloud
power.
games and Rogue Galaxy. Just make like a level 5 Sony collection, put it on my
From the
system
horse
right
riding
now.
Keep-a-pon to the
So here's the
shield
deal, right?
Gravity Rush.
Patapon
Build up your
was
battalion to take on hordes
Japan's
of fierce foes.
Studios. What
Uh,
are happening with the people from Japan?
Was it
New features have been
Patapon
added,
or Loco
so you
Roco
can
that was
advance to the
Japan
beat of
Studios?
your
I
own
forget.
drums.
Oh,
Patapon.
they're both under the Japan
Oh.
Studio banner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lead the
Yeah.
Patapons
Developed
and
by
march
Pyramid
forth.
in Japan
When
Studio.
Patapon 1
Oh,
plus
okay.
2
Fair.
For the
July 11th.
Yeah, no,
PlayStation
it's-
Portable
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
copyright
yeah.
Sony Interactive. Yeah.
Interactive
Wow.
Incorporated. Wow.
Bandai Namco seem to be working on this one.
Welcome to Zephyr Town.
I love that everybody
Just
puts
fancy
stuff on
buys.
Nintendo platforms,
Nestled in
but
a
Nintendo won't
windswept
let
valley.
freaking
Think
Samus
so?
get made.
Your new life begins.
It
Yes.
doesn't need to.
Yeah. I think this is
Oh, Story of
yeah,
Seasons,
Story
okay.
of Seasons. Okay.
Right.
Basically the same
First
thing.
cropping up on the Nintendo DS system. This
His
immersive farming
required
remake?
farming
has no
game of
shortage of
the.
activities to get
I don't
up
think
to.
it's. Wait, did it say it was a remake?
It said first appearing on Nintendo DS, so that's what I
I
assumed.
guess
While
so,
growing
then.
crops and caring for animals.
I think I stopped playing Story of Seasons
Then
after the
sell
Game Boy
your
Advance.
produce and other wares at the town's
I think there's
weekly
also
bazaar.
another one in development because they announced it at one of the Marvelous shows. It's supposed to be like a multiplayer one or something. Like one focused around multiplayer.
You can also
I wonder if
get
they're
to know the
remaking all their
locals.
old games so they can just try and remove the Harvest Moon
And
branding from as
maybe
much of
nurture
them
a
as possible.
relationship
That wouldn't-
if
that
you
wouldn't.
find that special
Surprising, I
someone.
guess. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
kind of good. Go back and play those old games and people get
Taking
confused about
advantage
wait,
of
which
separate
series is
towns'
which.
windy conditions
Yeah.
can make travel and other
Oh, a
tasks
glider?
breeze.
Is this a Breath of the Wild like?
The winds of change are coming.
I'm
and
so
your
tired
new
of these
life on the
open air,
farm
open world.
begins when Story of Seasons Grand
It's just the
Bazaar
style of this
launches on the
generation.
Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Sure, why not?
Everything's been
They
July,
always do
August
the
so
Holland
far.
level from Sly Cooper
And please
3.
look forward to the latest entry in the Story
Oh,
of
something's gonna be big
Seasons
after this,
series.
I think.
Yeah, well, it's the end of the
Better
initial
than
highlight.
Patapon?
Next,
I doubt it.
please take a look at this.
Alright, this is. Let's see.
Halo.
Oh,
This is Metroid.
Metroid.
Metroid
That's kind
Prime.
of Halo
Alright.
when you think about it.
Nintendo Halo.
It's like Halo and Kingsfield when you think about it. It's my bold take. That's what Metroid Prime is.
Prime
Halo
4.
and
Oh, there it
Kingsfield.
is.
They're doing
I
it this
feel-
early in the direct? That's fucking crazy.
How far
I
are
feel
they?
like they're doing this
get out
just
of
so
the way.
people don't think that Metroid Prime 4 is a Switch 2 game. Like,
That's different.
literally,
Yeah,
this
Switch
whole,
2
this whole direct is this.
Purple Visor?
Nice. This is her. This is when she's in the past. You see?
This is the Time Mist.
Yeah, the time mist that
is the unknown
fills up her
planet
suit.
Euros.
Oh, let me
Here,
turn up his volume a little
Samus
bit.
finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
It looks really
But
good.
the guy's voice is pretty low.
And escape this planet that she was unexpectedly
This is a
transported
cool
to.
jungle planet. I
Samus
bet it has
must
a huge
scan
subterranean
stone
lava
figures
area.
and other relics to carve a path forward.
Jarvis, blow that up.
Jarvis, kill that guy.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien
Not
creatures
alone.
living in the jungle
Whoa.
are waiting to
That
strike.
looks cool.
You mean there are local wildlife that Samus must murder?
Awesome.
Maybe you should really
Music is nice.
Prime 2 and 3.
Yeah, well, maybe
As
maybe
she
they will.
explores the
We'll
planet,
have to see.
Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers,
I still feel like Halo will
psychic
be revealed
abilities.
here.
Oh boy, she's got psychic powers now.
These powers
Welcome
allow
back,
Samus
guys.
to operate mechanisms
Gonna stop
and
possessing
open
people.
doors.
Oh man, I can't wait to see all
They
of
also
the
allow her to
crappy
control the
moveset redos that
trajectory of her
include this
beams.
for Smash Bros.
What?
of her mind.
Whoa, mind-bending
But
beam
why?
attacks.
With these
This is
powers
Geist.
bestowed upon us,
This is Doctor Strange
The
Metroid.
Hedgehog.
I too enjoyed playing Jedi Outcast.
Looks very pretty.
That looks nice.
Sure, it will look even better on the Switch
what?
too.
I wonder if you'll have to do that with the Joy-Con,
to view
like
us.
motion controls.
The threads
Oh, no.
Whoa, what the hell was
intertwining
that?
beyond space and time
Carve it.
are beginning
Carve
to weave a new tale.
That rings a bell.
So here's the thing: if they don't show Crocomire, why do I care?
2025.
Still no
no
release
date.
date though. Interesting.
Wait for the Switch 2 Direct, baby.
It'd be so weird to just not give
Interesting.
It, it might be, yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Red Samus.
Ooh, that looks sick.
Boy. The Opera Browser
Oh
GX. suit.
shit. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring
After Federation
Samus's
Force,
new
Battler.
psychic abilities.
You must play Federation
Okay,
Force to understand this
let's
game.
move on to some more headlines.
That red and black suit looks nice.
I'm so surprised there's no
Virtual
date.
Boy
Stir
suit.
up some
Prime always has
mischief.
really good suits.
Is this
Don't use the word
Pushonomics?
mischief if it...
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop
Yeah,
that
French.
transformed into a magical
Oui, oui.
potion cafe.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
Okay, was not expecting that.
Wait, what?
I feel like
Wait, is this
my interest in
some sort of
immediately
Disney
shut
coffee?
down.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to
The
your
Disney
village
Potion dating
visitors,
game.
including Ursula and
Can
Gaston.
you date
With
Ursula?
help from Yzma, you can
Oh,
upgrade
okay.
your
Hey!
ingredients
That's
to
fucking
some
awesome.
wild
Everyone is here.
creation.
That's fucking
The
that's fucking
potions you
great.
make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to
Of course
different
Gaston
outcomes
man spreads.
every time you
Yeah, I was
play.
about to say that.
There's
Man's
something
bread and
about
butter.
there's
Might
something
happen.
about 2014 Seattle
Disney
hipster
Villain's
cafe
Cursed
that just
Cafe
goes wrong.
launches on Nintendo
Shadow
Switch
drop,
later
yippee.
today.
Whoa.
We're all hopping
Yes.
on directly after
No,
the
the
direct.
fuck. No, we're not.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
More magic? Oh, wait. This looks.
Wait,
this looks-
pixel art?
Too deep
I
pixel
like
art.
this art. I like this art. Hold on.
Where students strive to master the magical arts.
Witchbrook.
Oh,
Chucklefish.
Chucklefish.
Okay.
Flash. Yeah,
Use
Chucklefish
magic
ain't-
circles to perform rituals,
Ain't bad.
fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class.
Well, why aren't you riding your
Hang out with
broom,
friends at their
stupid?
homes. Take on various
This
jobs
sounds and
to
looks
help
very
pay for
cozy.
tuition.
Yeah, it's a cozy magic school
Or use the
game.
spells you've learned to craft and
Yeah,
sell
but look
a
at that
rich
Yeah,
crap
this is-
walking animation. That walking
this is
animation is
the-
crap. This
Four
game is
players
crap, and
can
you're
make
crap for liking
magic
it.
together in
Damn.
online
No, you
co-op.
see, my name is there, therefore game redeemed.
Explore this
It looks,
whimsical world.
you're
on
right.
the
It looks
road
like
to
a. I mean, it looks like what it is.
graduation
It is
and
a cozy wizard school game.
Yeah.
Are you
That's
ready
the
for a
developer.
spellbinding journey?
Don't know. It didn't say. It just listed Chucklefish.
As a
So
publisher.
Enrollment
might
begins.
see it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess
Flies
this
onto
is
Nintendo Switch
developed by them
this
then. Yeah,
holiday.
okay.
yeah.
That looks cute.
I'm used to them publishing stuff, so I was confused.
Action,
Okay.
adventure,
Sizzle
and
reel.
arcade games
And
await.
arcade.
Arcade.
Nintendo Switch.
Fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious
Eternal
demon.
Light.
Gold, man.
This
Okay.
hand-drawn platforming adventure.
Okay, listen.
Oh, yeah.
That looks
This is
really
what I'm
nice.
talking about.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
This is what I'm
Oh, yeah,
talking about.
if I
with
need
Metroid
to, yeah,
Prime.
if I need to.
Trusty cane
He's got the
with
Scrooge
magical
McDuck
parts.
cane.
Then use
Yeah.
its abilities to find
Like,
your
look,
own
he's got the
path
Scrooge
through the
McDuck
enchanting
pogo
world.
cane.
Can
This game was
anyone
made for me.
secrets
It's
the
every
archipelago
old
holds?
man in a
Find
platformer
out
has
when the
that. Donkey
Eternal
Kong
Life
has
of
that as
Goldman
well.
launches on Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch this holiday.
It actually looks really nice.
Yeah,
You
Celebrate
just
the
learn how to
40th
do it
anniversary of
immediately.
Gradius.
Gradius?
with a
Oh,
selection
shit.
of arcade shoot 'em up games from
Sure,
the
why not?
series.
Yeah, what's up?
Konami.
Remember that if
include
a sizzle reel
Gradius.
comes
I know,
on, you need to
I know.
mute the funny
Salamander.
audio. Okay. Just
Konami
making sure.
hasn't done a
Salamander.
Gradius collection yet. I could have sworn they
Gradius
had a
2.
Gradius collection out.
Apparently not.
Life Force.
Gradius 3.
Life Force is real good. Gradius is
And
I've seen a lot
Salamander 2.
from Salamander
Some
recently, and I
come
don't
with
know
multiple
why.
versions,
Like Salamander just
including
keeps
ones
popping
from
up in
different
my
regions and
like,
launch years.
life
Plus,
recently.
take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander
Oh shit!
3.
Salamander
okay.
3.
right.
Gradius
That's dope.
Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
Today.
August
Yeah.
7th.
I mean,
Oh,
Gradius is
seven,
cool,
okay.
but where's my
Today,
mystical
on Nintendo
ninja?
Wii Shop.
Yeah,
Like,
I like
okay.
Gradius.
Battle to the
dropping
beat in Rift of
Oh,
the
right.
Necro
Nice.
Dancer.
The Adventure
Press the
Redux
corresponding buttons in
games
each
with
lane
their
to
new
fight
collections.
monsters in rhythm-based
Rift
combat.
of the
Keep the
Necro
cadence
Yep.
going with epic boss battles.
That on PC
quirky
already.
new
I've been
games,
waiting for it to come out.
remote
Yeah,
stages,
it's a
and
more
global
traditional rhythm game.
leaderboards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks
More musical
traditional.
mayhem awaits.
Oh,
in
that's
Select
the
Music Pack
Battle Line,
DLC.
isn't it? Or
Oh shit,
whatever?
Battleline
Be on
Adventure.
the
Oh,
lookout
Battleline.
for
Oh, no.
DLC
You know.
Rift of the
The hell?
Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later
I mean,
today.
yeah, sure.
Oh, nice.
cool.
Hey, look at
Shadow
that.
drop. Hey.
Let's see what's
Okay.
in
Yeah,
store.
see, look.
see, that's why we don't want you to say
Astro
anything.
Gamer. Yeah.
This is a nice little direct that I think is going to get boosted by the fact that
Welcome
the
to
Switch 2 comes out
Tamagotchi
next week.
Plaza,
So our
a brand new
expectations
entry in the
aren't crazy for
Tamagotchi
it.
Connection service.
Tamagotchi?
There are
Tamagotchi?
stores
Not
galore.
Tamagotchi?
Design glasses at the
Sorry
eyewear
guys,
shop.
it's Tamagotchi time.
I guess that is. I think that is how.
Oh god, that's a teeth game. Ew.
And
Ugh.
arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
I don't know how to feel about this. Like it feels
Provide
it's
Could have
so
done without the
strange.
high
dentist
ratings
stuff. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
upgrade each shop.
It's so strange, but also so cute.
In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before.
I checked.
With over
That is
100
correct.
new
It's
and
Tamagotchi?
classic Tamagotchi. Business
If you
is
think about how
sure
it
to be
felt, like,
booming.
Kinda.
Get ready to
The
set up
commercials would
shop
always say
when
Tamagotchi. That's why I was so
Tamagotchi Plaza
surprised.
launches on
They
Nintendo
probably
Switch,
changed it
June 27th.
intentionally.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm
but we're all about that accuracy nowadays.
I knew it. Let's fucking go.
Pokemon.
I'm kind of surprised we're seeing this again so soon. I would have thought they would have held this for like the next like summer direct or whatever.
Yeah, I guess that was just confirming megas, as if
Welcome to
anyone
Pokemon
doubted there were
Legends
megas.
ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your
That'd be funny
adventure
if it's
by
somehow
choosing
dated.
one of
and-
3 partner
I think we're gonna see a new
This one,
Pokemon.
like a month later.
The setting is this metropolis.
And then Prime 4
It
gets
also
dated
appeared
next
in the
week in the
Pokemon
Switch
action
Yeah.
and Pokemon Wild
There-
games.
there's occasional
City.
instances where like they would showcase a new
To make it
Pokemon at like
easier for people
at a
and Pokemon
Worlds
to
event.
coexist, a company
Or
named
sometimes they
Quixotic
show new
Elite
stuff
is
within Direct, like they
carrying
even
out
did for
urban
Sword and
redevelopment
Shield.
plan.
So I think we're probably gonna get a new Pokemon, or maybe a new Mega.
We'll
here.
get a new
Lumio
mega.
City.
This trailer started with them showing off all the mega
Yeah.
Pokemon, so that's definitely the intent here.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Mhm,
These
yeah.
areas
I don't
are
need them-
special
I don't need them
environments
to
where
spend
wild
this long on it,
Pokemon
though.
can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon.
Yeah, true. They've really
Okay.
let Paris go.
It was nice to see a different Wild Zone area, like with the different type of environments they're gonna have.
If you sense trouble, get to safety.
What are we in
Oh,
Miami?
that is a-
wild zones too.
That's a very soothing remix of the Wild Battle theme
Some of them
from
can even be
original
found
XY.
on rooftops.
Mm.
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
But
But when night falls,
okay, we didn't see this.
Pokemon go
Sora
crazy.
transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in the tournament,
Ooh,
the ZA Royale.
oh, that music is that's fucking
Battle
awesome.
zones.
Oh my gosh.
So when night falls,
If you're
everyone
spotted,
runs
they'll
around and
challenge
just
you to
fights
battle.
each other.
I dig that
It's-
actually.
it's the
That's
Purge.
awesome.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Okay, that's actually
Oh
true.
my
Just like
gosh.
Silver
Super
Silver.
effective move at the right moment is key.
Imagine you're not
With
participating in
Mega
this, but you're just
Evolution,
coming home from
some
like a late
Pokemon
shift
can
at
power up
work,
even more.
and then some guy blasts you with a psychic from behind.
Jesus
Who started rank C,
Ah,
work
my
your
leg.
way up to rank A.
I
So
didn't even
bright
have.
out. What the fuck?
Oh, you're gonna rank all the way up to A? Okay, that's
Trainers who
fucking.
reach the top.
Zach!
Said to have a wish granted.
When some dude uses Sunny Day in the middle of the night and wakes everyone.
Everybody run, scatter!
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure?
Every trailer they're going to show us the next form of
Pokemon
Zygarde.
Legends ZA launches
Okay.
on Nintendo Switch.
So no new
later
Pokemon,
this
but
year.
Yeah,
new
just the
new
night.
aspect of the game that we did not see at all
In
before
Lumio
whatsoever.
City,
I'm
where
happy
the
about
game is
that.
set,
Very
the
happy
aura
about that.
transforms between day and night. It seems there are
Battles
even
start
more
at
secrets
night.
to
Chat.
uncover. Please be on the
Highton, he said,
lookout for more
"Lol,
information
exactly
in the
like in
future.
Paris." What the fuck is going on in
What do
Paris?
you mean by that?
It's true.
Tell you what's going on in Paris. Hype moments and aura.
Hello there.
Oh.
Hello there.
Oh,
Oh wow, Phantom, you right?
wow.
Oh shit.
Did you call it?
I guess so, yeah.
Congratulations,
Wow.
Phantom.
Let's go. I don't have to
You've
change
been
the
given
thumb.
the gift of prophecy.
Let's go.
See?
Yo.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
That's true. That is me.
That is, I'm me.
Do it. Oh, now you probably need to do it in
All
It
right.
sounds easy,
Well, turn the game off.
It sounds easy to jump.
but the timing is super
Stupid.
tricky.
Dude, they're getting so much mileage out of that
Maybe you could try it in time
dumbass
for rhythm.
Tomodachi live
Rhythm?
voice synthesizer.
Oh my gosh. A, I, U, E, O.
In this
No,
game,
all the-
you
all the
might do
doomers
almost
without
anything,
rhythm
but
have
you'll
any
need to
good
do it in
stuff.
rhythm.
Rhythm.
They want you to know what it's like. Probably because it's been so long since the last Rhythm Heaven game.
No, because they're gonna put it in mad because I'm Smash.
Imagine the next circle is a Smash Ball.
Rhythm Heaven is great.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
I cannot believe it. I got it right.
Nice, you actually called it.
Groove.
Nice. That is awesome.
Co-developed by
Some
TNA.
co-developed by TNA.
The next year. Oh.
Oh, 2026.
That's
Whoa.
okay. That's our first 2026 title. What the?
A brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
All right.
Why not?
There's your like hard confirmation that they're gonna keep making games for the Switch 1. You know, like at least for a little
What
bit.
kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
Guys, this is a
We
really
hope you're
nice,
looking
cozy little
forward to it.
direct. I like it.
Very nice.
Next,
2026. I'm so, wow.
use of digital games on your system.
Huh?
Use of digital games on your system.
What do you mean by that?
You're erasing all of your digital games.
With game
We're calling
cards,
them all back.
you can
Wait,
play
wait,
a
wait.
game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system, and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Can you, oh my
But
god, with
what
your
if
profile
digital
play?
games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Can
Okay.
you, yeah, I need further understanding.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you
This is
to play
absolutely
that
going to be
title.
a big feature with the Switch 2 as well.
Yeah.
Any
Those
user
digital games will be lined up as virtual game
I think
cards
it's a
on
good
a
idea.
dedicated
Oh, it's got a whole
management screen.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're
Here,
like
you can
user
load and
agnostic.
eject your virtual game
game
cards
downloads.
and manage which games you can play on your system.
Huh.
I guess.
I'm not understanding still.
So
Oh.
it sounds like yeah. You could if you
If
have a
you have
digital
two
game, you
Nintendo
can
Switch
load it onto
systems,
both
You can eject
platforms.
the virtual game card from
let's
one
see.
Explain.
Yeah.
and load it onto the second.
Yes.
Now you
There
can
you
play
go.
this game on the second
This is-
system.
this is how
wherever
it-
and whenever you want,
Already works.
just as if you had inserted
Not-
the
No,
physical
no,
game
that's
card.
not
Really?
true.
No. Have you
With
you
virtual
had
game
two
cards,
separate
you can
Switch systems
freely
tried
load
to
and
do this?
arrange which
You have
games you
to
play on
basically
up to
delete
two
it off
systems.
one and completely reset your profile on the other
Local
system. It's
communication with
awful.
your second system.
It's awful.
is
It's like you
required,
can't have a
but
Switch
only
Lite
the first
and then
time.
a Switch at home. Like it's.
Oh, you can
Okay.
transfer. Oh, and you can lend.
Oh
them
you can
to
lend-
my
members.
gosh.
Virtual
Oh,
game
shit.
cards
Yo.
on Nintendo
So
account
more
family group
flexibility
members.
with digital
Yeah.
game
Connect to your
purchases.
family
Yeah.
group member
Yeah.
system.
I
That's
using
right.
wireless when you want
Okay,
to lend a game.
that's-
Slink, you can borrow
Choose
my
the title
digital
you're
copy of
who
Disaster
you're lending it
Report
to.
for Summer
Oh
Memories.
no!
Finally.
This is basically like
Finally,
Nintendo's
this is how
version
you
of
get
like.
people to play the fucking.
Extreme
They
3.
can now play
This is
on
how
I
you're gonna get
still-
people to finally play Famicom Detective Club is by literally
only
lending
lend
them
one
the
game
Lend
game.
it.
time
You
to a
take my
particular person.
copy.
Games can
I
be
guess you
lent
can-
out for
I guess
2
you can
weeks,
only do it
after
within
which
people
they will
within your
automatically
family
return
plan.
to you.
Yeah, 14 days. Okay.
14 days,
Digital
and
games
probably
even
when you lend
easier
it,
to
you don't have
use.
access to it. I'd imagine.
Virtual
I don't
game
know
card.
because if you lend a game,
Yeah,
you know,
I think that's probably the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, to make sure that people aren't just playing the
The
same
virtual
game.
game card
Yeah.
feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems.
It's kind of like Steam's
as well as to
the Steam
Nintendo
family,
Switch
but a
2
little.
systems.
Nintendo
some
Switch 2
caveats.
This
systems
feature
as well.
is planned to be added via a system
Yeah.
update in late
That's
April.
soon. Okay, good.
Let's take
Yeah,
a
it's
look at
also
some
so-
more Nintendo Switch games.
It's also if you have a Switch 2 and you want to take your Switch with you, and yeah, it makes sense.
Oh,
This is
it's-
real.
Mute
Oh,
it!
shit.
Mute it! Mute
It's
it!
already, relax. Like I already did it.
High on Life.
Yeah,
Oh,
higher
ew.
life.
Oh, that's really crusty looking.
Mhm.
That's
So far,
really
Rhythm
crusty looking.
Let's start. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Rhythm,
start
Rhythm
with,
Heaven's the only new Nintendo game they've announced, and it's 2026.
Mhm.
That's
We-
interesting.
But we did see like a lot of Metroid Prime, so that was neat.
Yeah, but
Far
we
from
knew that
funny.
was coming already.
Maybe that's their
Sure.
last, like last Switch specific. Yeah. Or maybe at the end, I guess
Well, I
we'll see
would've
something new,
thought-
probably.
I mean, there's still like a bunch of. I mean, who knows? Maybe all that rumored stuff is just wrong. But
That
This
looks
would
like
be-
Pilot Wings.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Fantasy
this
Life Eye? That looks
Ooh,
weird. That,
looks
doesn't look good.
crusty. Oof. If it was delayed this long and then it just doesn't run very
That's not
well,
good.
that's
All right.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Maybe I spoke too soon.
An HD remaster
Oh, no,
of
never mind.
Saga Frontier 2 is
Did not
entering
speak.
on
HD remaster, right?
I like Saga Frontier. This is pretty
Will
cool.
the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and
Man,
legacies
they really just
will
be getting
intertwine
Saga on
across generations
everything now.
in this epic
Yeah, they are.
RPG.
It never stops.
Yep. Nintendo, no, not Nintendo. Square's longest running RPG series that no one has played.
Oh, that background art does not look good.
Expand the vibrant
Hey
world of
man, I
Sogndale.
played some Saga games. I can't even tell you which ones they were.
Did they AI upscale
That's what it
these
looks like, yeah.
backgrounds?
They don't look good.
Yeah, it actually does not look
Transfer
great.
stats to allies through
Yeah.
the parameter
Like the sprites look fine, but the actual
It's really unfortunate because
After finishing the main
Yeah,
story,
that
you
ground
test
is
your
bad.
mettle and might against
Bad.
even
This is
more
this is
powerful
why
bosses.
if you're one of those people who are like, no,
What
no, you
histories
gotta
will you
download the
uncover
AI
through the
upscale
ages?
texture pack mod for this game. Like you need to get new
Saga
fucking
Frontier
eyeballs.
2
This shit
Remastered.
looks so
Launches
awful.
on
on
like a-
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, and
later
it's
this
Muddy,
year.
very jarring.
goofy
It's very
bullshit.
jarring with the sprites too.
Monumental adventures await.
I think I've seen this game before.
Embark on peaceful journeys
Yeah, okay.
across
Monument
this
Valley.
series of beautiful puzzle games.
In my 2D game art class, the teacher was using this as an example at some point. I was like, that's why it looks so familiar.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Monument
okay.
Valley is
To
always used
discover
as a
and
in
mystifying
classes.
secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the
I didn't know that there was a
silent
sequel,
Princess
though.
Ida in her quest for forgiveness.
Yeah, I think
while
the sequel came out
outsmarting
like
the enigmatic Crow
last year or
people.
something.
A
remember
different
seeing it in
journey
the
awaits
director, like,
in
the
Monument
presentation
Valley
sometime.
too.
Mhm.
Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games
Oh, no, not
contain
the
all
sacred
their
geometry.
additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC.
It's
The
the
first
perfect
two
collection.
Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th.
Why did they say the first two? There's more than two?
Later today on Nintendo eShop.
I don't know.
How many
Help
Monument
Muir on her
Valley?
journey
Well, there we
to
go. I think that
get-
probably
oh,
answers
okay.
the question there.
In Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Ooh, that
There we
music is
go.
really nice.
Mhm.
Huh?
Yo,
Nintendo Switch
golf.
Sports?
don't know what. No,
No,
this
okay,
is
no,
everybody loves golf.
Where's Apollo
A
Justice?
brand new entry in
Everybody's golf.
Everybody's
Everybody-
golf?
Oh, wow.
Moving on to Nintendo Switch.
Fucking Hot Shots Golf on that one.
Is everybody's
Oh,
golf
shut-
PlayStation thing?
Button press.
Another yeah.
Hot
Yeah.
shot.
And
Yeah,
take
this
your
is weird.
shot.
The hell?
Rest in peace, Halo on Switch. Here's we get everybody's
He gives
golf.
everybody's golf.
Fucking hot shots.
And other
You will
special
enjoy it.
shots.
Clap Hands is here.
Yeah, do you think they're gonna bring?
Player challenge mode.
Think they're gonna bring Gex
Compete
back
in
as a
tournaments
guest
and
character?
face off
Yes.
against a range of rivals to become
Conversation
the
about how
ultimate
between
golfer.
like a bunch of Bethesda stuff
In
and like
Wacky
maybe
Golf,
Halo
your
and
shots
some
could get
Rare
pulled
stuff,
into
there's a
holes,
pretty good chance that
or
Microsoft is gonna
obstacles
be one
might
of the
fall.
best
It's golf
third-party
that's not
supporters of the
quite
Switch
par
year one.
for the
That's where
course.
Sony is going to be.
Up to 4
Yeah.
golfers can hit the
There's
fairway
more
together
Sony games in
locally
this than in
or
their
an online
previous
play.
fucking state of play.
So just relax.
And
And
I
get ready
can't
to
wait to
tee
play
off.
a different version of Last
Everybody's
of Us 2.
golf.
Well,
Hot
I'm
Shots lands
I'm
on
excited
Nintendo
for
Switch
Ape
this
Escape
year.
collection to be announced in
Wow.
a few minutes.
Developed by
Bandai
Bandai
Namco's
Namco.
publishing it
Yeah.
again.
No, they developed.
They develop it.
Captain America.
I guess Marvel's.
Greatest superheroes.
Where's Kelsey
This is not a
Grammer?
previous.
Where's all these 80-year-old men?
Oh, hold on. A beat 'em up?
Shut up, because this actually looks
Wait,
fun.
this looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yo.
Stop shitting on the MCU so we can look at this cool game.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if
This
this
does
is,
look sick.
it reminds
This
me
is
of
like
that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
I think it's the same publisher.
Yeah, and it's got
Yeah.
Spider-Man and Venom both look like their Maximum Carnage sprites.
Online co-op play.
A little bit.
Oh man, this looks so nice.
We're in a this Switch has been a good return for like just beat 'em ups. Yeah,
I like how
Dottie,
they can't call it.
Holiday.
They can't call it Secret Invasion because of that crap TV show.
Should be,
That was
should
Marvel
begin.
Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team
looks
of
fun.
different
I
That
like
superheroes.
looks really nice. Ooh, that's some really nice sprite
Is
work.
our last game announcement.
last
Okay.
game. All right,
Our last game announcement.
let's see what it is.
That Animal Crossing?
Oh,
Mario 7.
What is
what?
Oh, no way.
Tamagotchi Life?
Oh my
Oh,
Oh.
Tamagotchi Life! Hey!
Oh my god!
Hey.
What?
Oh
Oh boy!
Oh,
Do we have Tamagotchi and Rhythm Heaven in one direct?
that's
The
great.
3DS fans are eating.
What the hell?
Was that Idris Elba?
Nice.
It's back. What?
I had Tamagotchi Life on my predictions for this year, but I thought it would be a Switch 2 game.
Living the
Living the
dream.
dream.
That logo is not very good.
That logo is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Also next
2026 as
year?
well.
What?
Fucking hell.
Nice,
Oh my
man.
God.
I'm glad that they still have some support for the Switch.
Oh shit, is it gay marriage time?
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, you thought it was going to be gay marriage, but actually it's some sort of giant fetish.
Aw, glad that was only a dream.
I think I'm gonna pick this up. I loved Mitomo a lot, so the fact that it's just gonna be like
in over 10 years.
Did you never play the original?
No.
Characters living on an island.
Well,
It's great.
a lot of us haven't played the original
Kinds of
Tamagotchi
interactions do you
Life.
think they'll have?
Well, all right, the 3DS one I meant, not the DS
We
one.
hope you're looking forward to it.
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
so.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Miyamoto,
Oh my god.
Yep, Mario.
Mario movie.
It's Mario time. Let's go. Let's go.
Launching today's Nintendo Direct.
Go listen to him.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Oh.
Thank you
No,
all
we're not
very
doing them
much.
anymore.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Oh.
Oh boy.
This is a smart
This is a
device
direct
called
app?
Nintendo Today.
The Nintendo Today.
Oh God, another
which functions
fucking
like a
app.
daily calendar.
Welcome
In
back,
the app,
Nintendo
you can view
channel
different
from the
Nintendo
Wii.
events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Wowee.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Okay.
Anyone
Okay.
with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
That's cute. I mean, yeah. I'm fine with that.
This is
That's all
this
I
is
have to share.
definitely connected to
I
that
hope
C
you enjoy
button
using Nintendo
sharing
Today.
thing.
This is how they get off of Twitter.
Yeah. This
That's
is their
all
answer
for
to
today's
it.
Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Oh god, if they add user communities to that, welcome back fucking Miiverse.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay.
You must
No,
prove,
welcome back,
you must prove
Miiverse.
you're 18 plus to enter Miiverse.
Oh
So-
no.
Do y'all want to immediately go into thoughts, or do you guys want to also see if there's anything different in the Japanese Direct?
Yeah, bring up the Japanese direct and just
Alright.
skim through it and just see.
Uh,
While you're doing that, we'll give some quick thoughts. I feel like,
Gotcha.
I don't know, that direct, I knew obviously it was going to be shorter than the usual one. And it
Okay.
was
Felt
alright.
It went by really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's because like the two big announcements, obviously from Nintendo, are both 2026 games. Has thrown me through a bit of a loop. Like I thought the whole I
the
was
Switch
thinking-
2 is going to come out in 2026. This is why.
It's just they're like, we actually don't have anything until 2026. But if you download the Nintendo Today channel, we're gonna update you every day for 365 days between.
Here, look at these
keep
games that you
entertained.
can't play. Look at all these games that you can't play for an entire year.
Yeah, it's like, it's going to be like, guess spot the difference here between these two Metroid Prime 4 pictures.
Anyway, that's a whole other direct without anything from Twilight Princess HD or Wind Waker HD.
It's true, yeah.
I've been telling everyone that shit was fake for so long.
Oh yeah, the original rumors were fake, but I still believe that it could happen now. I feel like
I think we're just gonna get it on NSO. We're just gonna get the original games. I swear to God, if they like offer an option to switch to the HD textures, I'm gonna be so upset because I will never be able to live another day without seeing those fucking HD textures for Twilight Princess. They're so bad.
I know. I guess we're gonna have to see. I feel like I would have given up on it now, but the fact that there's like been nothing in this direct for any other games coming out this year that we didn't already know is
what is this game?
Confused me. Yeah, what is this game? This one wasn't in. Yeah, this one wasn't in the.
Okay.
That's crazy that they had some 2026 games.
Yeah, I know.
Project Cold. Case Mirage.
Another Bandai Namco.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Google?
Google?
Google game?
Smartphone emulator?
That's really nice for people that don't have smartphones.
Human emulator.
It's really nice for people that aren't human.
There's a I don't remember the character's
Is this
name.
her story, but anime?
I just read that as human emulator at the top. What?
Yeah, that's what it says. Is this Lack? The character designer, I think?
I know.
It's
like
did...
that.
Go ahead.
That one episode of Gravity Falls, but like an entire game.
Oh, the Giffany episode?
Yeah, we've seen this one.
This Super Robot Wars?
Is that Gundam?
I think Super Robot Wars. Yep.
That's Super Robot Wars.
Actually, let me, just in case. Gonna mute the audio, cause
no, yeah, the audio's all right for now.
It's
just
okay.
Yeah.
Was it completely shared?
Yeah, there we go. It is selected from.
Oh, cool.
Gundam. Yeah.
It's such a shame that these games can pretty much never come out over here.
I thought they do come out.
They haven't in it. I don't think they have in a while.
Oh, I thought they've been coming out on Steam.
Oh, maybe on Steam. Battler, if you're still there, do these games come out in the out in the
let
West
us
still?
know. Or was it? I think who's in? Oh gosh. Is Alex? Do you have to tell us? I could just see here. What else?
Okay, what else we got?
Yeah,
just fast forward through. It's just a sizzle reel.
Okay, Hello Kitty.
Oh, Hello Kitty!
Yeah, Hello Kitty again.
I don't think we need to watch.
Winning Post 10.
Winning Post 10.
Overdrive.
That was part of our
What the hell is this?
Some poker anime girl game. Oh, Rusty Rabbit.
Oh, that's
Rabbit.
the Yakuza Rabbit guy.
Kazuma Kiryu Rabbit.
Oh, 100 Line, yeah. Oh, 100 Line wasn't in the direct.
It was just right here.
I mean, in the English direct. Okay, and then Pokemon stuff.
Okay, and then Pokemans.
Rhythm
Heaven. The Switch sharing stuff.
Saga Frontier. Oh, that was
AI.
The,
they did
the
AI at the end.
Oh,
Tokimeki Memorial.
Yeah, that's Tokimeki Memorial.
July 25th.
Wow, Tokimeki Memorial.
We're never getting those over here.
Oh, they had a second, so they're okay. Oh, Kunio-kun. Oh, it's a Technos collection.
Yeah, it's a Technos collection.
This was announced already over here.
Seeing a lot of people.
Wait, is this the original?
Yeah. Why would they?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the Capcom Fighting Collection too, right?
Yep.
Seeing a bunch of people like rate the direct, I never understood that behavior. This is literally just like a list of game announcements. Like,
I think it depends on how exciting the game announcements are to you, right?
Oh.
Yeah, but that's like, I don't know,
Holy
such a
shit, Gundam
fucking
C.
weird thing.
just how much people like it. And I don't know. I have a feeling that a lot of people aren't gonna like this direct.
Yeah, but I have a feeling it doesn't matter because there's no Switch 2 direct.
too.
Yeah. Switch 2 and Memories of Celceta. I assume Memories of Celceta and Sony Wish 2 are coming out over here too.
Yeah, I would assume so as well.
Wait,
Listen, man, we got Rhythm Heaven, we got Patapon.
That's getting ported to Switch? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the wildest thing in this direct is the 2 Sony games coming out.
Yeah.
On the Switch.
Yeah,
Both of them, I think, are developed by Bandai Namco.
Yes, they are. Yeah,
Yes.
both of them are developed by Bandai
No, Sony's just like.
No, this one.
No,
everybody's
this
golf
one's
is
developed
developed.
by Bandai Namco.
Okay.
Yeah,
Patapon is being
the same was
published
being said
by
for-
Bandai Namco.
Can you go back to Patapon and
Yeah, I
double
gotcha.
check that?
It said Bandai Namco.
Or the publisher.
Yeah, because it said Bandai Namco. No,
it just said
no,
Bandai
it just said
Namco for
Bandai
Patapon.
Namco.
Oh, really? Oh,
Like, yeah.
well,
we can't. Well,
where's the copyright?
I mean, here we can't
bring
read
up,
it 'cause
bring
it's
up the
Japanese, but bring up the English.
I gotta bring the English one.
English one. It looks like that doesn't even have a copyright there.
Yeah,
It said Sony Entertainment at the end, but it was
That's licensed.
brought up
But yeah,
as developed by-
copyright to Sony Entertainment, but by Bandai Namco.
I figured that I would potentially push back against that because the Freedom Wars remaster that came out on PC and Switch was published by Bandai Namco, but it was developed by Dents, who were part of the development team on the original game.
Oh, it was also developed. Okay.
Developed by Bandai
developed
Namco.
by Bandai Namco.
Both games developed by Bandai Namco.
Yeah, licensed by Sony.
Interesting.
Yes.
So that is interesting. I wonder if Bandai and Sony have some sort of partnership to bring Sony games that might appeal more to Nintendo audiences over to the platform.
Yeah. Or like, hey, we don't want to do it. You guys can do it ourselves.
I mean,
themselves.
Honestly, these games might get more sales with this audience.
I mean, I agree. I think that was a big problem they had with a lot of Japan Studios games. A lot of them didn't really appeal to the audience that Sony had cultivated, and they saw them as like single A titles instead of AAA titles.
Yeah, they're
And
like,
that's
what
what
is
caused
this
that
game for babies?
And that's kind of what led to Japan Studio being shut down in the first place.
Where's the over-the-shoulder camera view? This is for babies.
I mean, it does bring high hopes for me for like Ape Escape and
Gravity
Gravity
Rush.
Rush coming over.
Gravity Rush. Yeah, man.
Ape Escape 1 to 2 and Gravity Rush 1 to 2.
I said it before. I was genuinely serious. I want those Sony level 5 games on Nintendo. I want fucking Dark Cloud.
Yeah. We've seen the rest of this, so we don't need to.
I'm just playing through it so that we have background footage.
Here's my new 100% positive realistic expectation that PlayStation 1 is going to be added. PlayStation 1 is going to be added to Nintendo Switch Online for Nintendo Switch 2.
Sorry, can you say that again? Sorry, because I didn't hear over. Phantom, can you just mute the audio?
Oh,
right?
is that loud for you? Really?
Yeah, can you? So what you say? What did you say, Snazzy?
Oh, I said my 100%. By the way, I've muted the audio, so I have had no problem. But no, I said my 100% realistic expectation now for the Switch 2 is that they're going to reveal that Switch 2 only for Nintendo Switch Online. PlayStation 1 is a new platform. We're gonna get all the PlayStation 1 games.
That would be
Not
awesome.
available on PS4 or PS5, but we'll get them on Nintendo Switch.
Everybody's golf hotshots coming to PS5, Switch, Steam this year.
Okay, it's PS5 as well. Nice.
It's
No
fucking
Xbox.
wild that shit got announced at a Nintendo Direct. It's so
Yeah,
fucking funny.
seriously.
That's So I mean, what was our favorite announcements from here? Yeah, I mean, Rhythm Heaven's an easy one, but having a third AI game is like super cool to me. I really like that series.
Isn't it just I?
I probably is just pronounced I, but it's spelled AI.
So I've put over 300 hours into Tamagotchi Life for the 3DS. They're gonna have to do a lot to make me want to get this new one, because that game kind of got extremely stale. And if this isn't like a huge change up from that, I can't see me repurchasing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see what new they will do to it, because I feel like the big
I'm
reason
waiting
why
for
it
them
took so
to
long
pull-
for it was because what can you do with that you haven't already done? I think having a town for them to walk around, it looks like there's maybe a bit more you can do in that aspect. And that might be where the big changes come in.
Holy shit, I just realized there was no Mario in that direct.
Oh,
Nintendo's
you're right.
forgotten about
Oh,
Mario.
They have forgotten about Mario. Oh.
Where's my it's silly, but I think that Marvel beat 'em up game is something I'm excited about because
Yeah, it looks great.
Yep, I love old school beat 'em ups.
Right over.
Yeah,
Well, I've
as
been-
soon
I've
as
been-
as soon as I clocked that it was a lot of the same development team as Shredder's
Wait, hold on.
Revenge.
Okay.
1 second. Super Robot Wars Y got announced for an American release. What the fuck?
What?
Oh, okay, cool.
It just
But it
wasn't,
wasn't
in the direct. Okay, yeah, that's an English release. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I swear these games come to America at some point, like, at least on some platforms, not always, or like do the same, like something will be on Switch, something will be on Steam or something. That's cool.
Shredder's Revenge is one of the best beat 'em ups I've ever played. I'm so excited for that Marvel game.
Yeah, that was a really nice one to have there. Like, I heard really good things about Shredder's Revenge, so it's pretty exciting.
For me, it feels like really hard to pick a favorite. I know like which ones aren't my favorite, but like there's so much good stuff in here that's like I like, especially like just Patapon and Everybody's Golf is like, oh, that's super surprising. And then the Rhythm Heaven one was like really exciting just because I called it.
Yeah, no, because when I saw you put it on the thumbnail, I was like, why is Fandom put Rhythm Heaven on here? There's not going to be a Rhythm Heaven game. Is this hope? Turns out I was wrong.
The fact that I ended up calling it was like, that's what makes it like super exciting. I think because I really liked Miitomo and I was really sad when when the app got taken down. I think I might actually be excited the most for Tamagotchi Life. I'm looking to give that a try, especially with like a whole town and things to do. Assumedly being able to like maybe have like a friend do some type of online interaction, have a friend's character be in my town, and then we're just doing shit. Or maybe if there's like some sort of online play similar to Animal Crossing where you can actually walk around and do stuff. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Also, I've never played Tamagotchi Life, so I'm not completely sure what to expect.
That's not how those games work.
Well, it is.
There's
what happens is you are an omnipotent being that doesn't exist in the world.
So
and everyone knows, everyone can see you. And so you just check up on the individual Miis and watch them do things. That's it.
So kind of like Sims.
It's kind of
Well,
like
no,
a Sims
you have
if
even
the
less
Sims
control.
realized that there was an actual god, that you are actually like, what the hell?
Yeah.
There's God, and he's messing with us. Instead of obliviously like walking into a wall, they'd be like, "No, God, why did you put this wall in front of us?"
Yeah. You just watch the Sims do crazy stuff, basically.
Yeah.
But
you do have control over how certain things go, but for the most part, it's you're making Miis of yourself, people you know, fictional characters, etc., and you're playing a big Tamagotchi with them. It is, I think the old like Peanut Butter Gamer video from like fucking like 10 years ago at this point put it really well, if I remember correctly. He said something along the lines of, it's more of like an interactive app that you check in throughout the day than an actual game that you play. That's pretty true.
Yeah.
I have streamed Tamagotchi Life in our server for long periods of time, and everybody could see that I would usually get pretty bored several hours in, because you're not supposed to be shotgun marathoning that game.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Real quick correction: there is not any control that you have over any of the characters.
No, you can.
Most you can do.
They will ask you questions, and you can give them advice, and they'll follow it.
I was about to say that.
You
can tell them things, and you can give them items, but you cannot control what they do with them.
I would qualify being able to tell them like, yes, you should romance this other me, or no, you shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. Or being able to put them in the outfits that you want them to wear, or the environment that you want them to be in, giving them the items that you want them to have access to based on like the character that you're creating as a me is absolutely a form of control. It's not like they just go off and do everything on their own and don't like control that.
I'm mostly just trying to distance it from the comparison that got made to The Sims, because that is not a remotely similar game.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
You
By the way,
influence them. You don't.
I just
Yeah.
I was just watching the trailer for the Marvel game again, and I knew it was .emu, but it's a tribute game, so yeah, it's literally the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge team that did that.
Oh yeah, I said that when I saw it.
Yeah, I did.
Super excited.
Yeah, did not notice that. Really, really fun that they got all of our favorite characters like Wolverine, Storm, Captain America. Okay, first interesting thing: only Avenger is Captain America, and you have Spider-Man, Venom, Wolverine, Storm, and of course everyone's favorite Nova, Dick Ryder, and
Here's your favorite characters: Nova and Binary.
yeah, it's not binary. It's Phi Lavelle. I think as Quasar. Is that her Quasar costume? I don't remember exactly, but
Oh, that
it's
is
Phi.
Lavelle. You're right. 'Cause she's
Just
got the sword.
yeah. So that is so that is 100% going to be like Iron Man DLC at some point. Just going to happen.
Oh, DLC for this game could go crazy. They made some really fun deep cuts on Treasure Revenge. They had like Mona Lisa, and Mondo Gecko.
Oh, Gecko, yeah, man.
Their second wave of DLC, and their first was like Usagi Yojimbo and like Karai.
Yeah.
So I'm fully expecting there to be some really fun post-launch content for that game if it ends up doing relatively well. I will be
Yeah.
there. I will be
I want
there.
to
I
go
might
back and
actually
look at
make people play Ninja Turtle with me later.
I want to go back and look at some of the attacks because, like I said, some of the Spider-Man and Venom stuff reminded me of the Maximum Carnage beat 'em up. But it might just be me, my brain conflating that with some of the Marvel vs. Capcom games. But like a lot of their moves and combos, I'm like, I've seen that in other games. I just need to go back and like remember where. Like, was it from the X-Men beat 'em up game? Is that what Storm's combo was from? It's like her little lightning thing was very Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, I feel like that's something you can do a deep dive on and be like, well, this was pulled from here.
Oh, I would
But
have to say that
anyways,
those games are loaded with MVC
yep.
references. The we were talking just yesterday about how like Marvel Rivals and the Marvel stuff in Fortnite has a lot of MVC references, but this is also a team that when they did their Ninja Turtle beat 'em up, like half the moves the characters had were from the various Konami games. So
Yeah, they
I would
literally
not
had
be
moves
shocked.
from the Manhattan Project, the NES only beat 'em up. They had moves from Tournament
Turtles and
Fighters.
Tournament Fighters, Turtles in Time.
Yep. So,
Oh, the Prime 4
excited for
Beyond
that.
box art is out. Have you guys seen it? I'm gonna post it.
That again?
What's that? The Metroid Prime 4 box art. Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, I did not see it.
It's got Samus with her funky third eye. It's just
Ooh,
grown into the
dope.
visor. Yeah, but still no release date. Metroid Prime looks cool, but it kind of looks like Metroid Prime still. Like there's nothing really. Even the psychic stuff to me feels like just an alternate way of showing stuff that she could do before. Like when she was moving the object, I was like, isn't this kind of just like the grapple beam kind of thing, pulling it from there and then throwing it onto something else? It's just now psychic. The slow down is basically like a homing missile. I can't remember if Samus ever had that before or not, but it's basically what it is.
I think it's very funny that so I'm on Nintendo's Nintendo of America's YouTube channel,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like 45 minutes ago. Let me see, Shadow Labyrinth. They showed the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake teaser trailer. Was that part of this direct and I just
Yeah,
wasn't
that
here
was
for
it
it?
was the very first thing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I
That's
was
what they
gonna say, I'm
started.
like,
Yeah, it's what they started the direct with. Was that?
okay.
Yeah,
And we
and
knew these were coming, but it's cool to see.
Yeah, I will say that should have been like a sign that they started with Dragon Quest 1 and 2 for how much stuff they would actually have in this direct.
Right.
Because I think that's the big thing for me. There wasn't a whole lot that screamed new other than the 2026 games and then the Marvel game and the Sony games, which sounds a lot when I say it like that, but compared to the usual Nintendo Direct stuff, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it was shorter, but it definitely this felt to me like they did have a bunch of partner games they needed to announce, and for some reason hadn't yet. Like they were obligated to announce, and were like, "Let's just throw a direct together. Let's give a quick trailer of Prime 4 and Pokemon, and then just chuck 2 extra things on here that's way far off now that we would have announced later otherwise, but fuck it, let's just do it now." And that being Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life. Like, I suppose they had to announce the Nintendo Today thing as well, but that also felt like something they could have easily done after the Switch 2
I just
Direct.
realized.
Well,
overhauling the way digital games work is kind of going to be necessary with everyone getting rid of their Switch ones.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. Or even with people that keep their Switch 1 and like, I'm going to use this as my portable system because even though that's a point of the Switch, because I don't want to like take my Switch 2 out right now and I'm still playing a bunch of Switch 1 games, right? If you do that, you would want to be able to switch your games between one or the other. Like at the point of transition between generation, it makes a lot of sense. But anyway, sorry.
Because what you would have to do is like, oh, make this my primary console, and then it's like, okay, well, you probably would make your Nintendo Switch to your primary console after you get it. And so it's like, wait, I want to play like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on my Switch 1 because I had it digitally downloaded. Send it to your old Switch, and then also it probably will be the case that even after the 14 days is up and it sends it back, you'll still have like the game. I would hope at least that you still have like the game downloaded, but you just can't play it, so that way you don't have to go through the re-download process every single time. Or if I guess I would also like if it would be the case that you could switch it from being 14 days, because if there's not like a time limit to where you can lend that exact same copy again, I don't necessarily see the reason. The only reason why I could see that you would have a time limit is just so that way, you know, one person isn't hogging the game that you might want to take back. And that's really it. But otherwise, it's like, oh, what if I want to like switch the time, especially if it's like I'm using my own consoles and I don't want to have to constantly switch between doing the back and forth of it. But other than that, it's like still a perfectly like cool what's the word, functionality to have.
Can't wait for God of War to be in the Switch 2 Direct. Yeah, no, the virtual sharing thing is interesting. Like, 'cause this is something I was thinking about with the Switch 2, because I was trying to debate, right, do I get a Switch 2 and I don't usually get rid of my old systems. So do I just keep all the Switch 1 games on the Switch 1? But what if I want to play them on the Switch 2 and I have them digitally? Do I just can I transfer over just a game at a time whenever I feel like it? I want to transfer my account over, obviously, my Nintendo.
No, I think the whole virtual game cards thing is just like if you have a second system or you have like people nearby who are also on your family group.
I know what
it's like so tangentially related to forward compatibility.
I know what it means. What I'm saying is what I was building up to saying is that like this solution now sort of means that I don't have to transfer my games over from the Switch 1 anymore. Like if I really felt like playing Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2, I can. Well, I actually have Tears of the Kingdom physically, but if I really felt like playing a game I had digitally, like Yoshi's Crafted World on the Switch 2, then I don't have to transfer it over. I can just do this virtual game card thing, which means that I can have the Switch 2 be like clean.
I mean, I think the question is more so like, which I mean, the answer is most likely yes, but like it's probably still has to install the game on the
presumably it does, but it's only installed for 14 days, as it said, and then it will uninstall itself, I guess. I think there's
He
there's
probably
other
checked in with
useful
bookkeeping.
there's other useful situations, like if you're someone who organizes events or something, you can like, and you have like an event system, you can virtual card some multiplayer games into that so people can use them temporarily. I don't know why you'd be doing that instead of having your own Switch with you, but there are like use cases for it, I think.
There's a lot,
Obviously,
and
lending people games is obviously a big one if you want to get people into Famicom Detective Club. Now there's no excuse; you can just give them the game to play.
Someone in the
another one that
server.
is people with kids, man. I have a lot of friends with kids that you have to buy the game physical because kids will have multiple Switches. So this way, hey, I don't want to play this game right now. And obviously that's still going to cause freaking problems and kids are going to want their own copies. I get that. But it creates more flexibility within a family ecosystem. And, before where everything is tied to one account and even on the same Switch there were sometimes issues. So
I'll also say that given that we're like a journalism outlet and we can't, not each of us can have the chance to not only just afford every game, but also since the fact that we get review copies digitally, one thing that we can also do, but just between us, is that experience the game. So that way, if we ever wanted to have like more discussions, or for instance, we do like the source awards again, we actually could lend copies of the game to actually be like, hey, here's another thing that we could like. Here's a game for you to consider as like for like our awards or whatever, like that, or just like to talk about for whatever point. And then we don't have to all individually have to purchase it. We can all just experience it through sharing a copy.
I'm just happy I can force people to play Famicom Detective.
I'll absolutely. Yeah. Did you have 1 and 2 on digitally, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the only way you can buy them.
Oh yeah, that's right. They weren't physical over here. Yeah, I'll absolutely play it that way. Absolutely.
I will say I am curious how Nintendo's going to do it for pre-release copies, because I can't imagine them wanting to just virtual card sharing that.
I mean, they're not really. The only difference between them is that you don't get gold points for it. That's really it.
Well, no, I mean, if it's a game you got pre-release, then they don't want people sharing that with people who didn't sign an NDA.
Oh, right. I get what you're saying. Okay, I was.
How funny would it be to be able to sell virtual copies of games to people, like to have a virtual secondhand?
Oh God.
There probably actually will be people who might abuse that. Be like, hey, you can join my family plan for this fee or whatever, and then every 14 days, like a subscription service, but by just some guy in his freaking garage or something. Like, hey, want to play my Nintendo games on your Switch? God. God, Saga Remastered 2 looks so not good. Anything else?
And Fantasy Life I also looked very rough. I will say.
That Saga Remaster also not good looking game.
I think that's kind of everything I wanted to say on this. I'm excited for the Switch 2 Direct now. I'm very curious about a lot of those rumored games that everyone was sort of expecting here. I feel like this Direct is like a perfect case study into why people shouldn't be following rumors and leaks at all, because I don't think anything that people assumed would be here, like whether it be Fire Emblem, Kirby, Halo, etc., none of that showed up.
You're right.
not a single one. I reckon there's a lot of people out there who have come away disappointed from this because they were fully expecting this to be when Fire Emblem or Halo or something gets announced.
I think that's why I like this one so much, because it was so many surprises.
Yeah, there are a lot of surprises.
There's completely like out there things. It's like, oh, okay, that's like, and then there were some things that people wanted for a while, but there was never like any like sort of rumors about the fact that that would be.
I'm glad I called Tomodachi Life this year. Well, I guess it's next year, actually, not this year. I called that they were making a new one and we're going to announce one this year, because that was like my weakest prediction that I had felt. So I'm glad I made it. Cool. I think we are donezo here then. I have tried looking, but the Nintendo Today app is not on the store yet.
Available. Oh wait,
soon.
Zach sent a super chat saying, "I'm excited for Tamagotchi Life. It's been 10 years."
Yes, it has. It's been 10 years.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Zach. Like, hopefully they'll add gay marriage to this one.
Yeah.
They said they pledged last time
That they would last too. Yeah.
They said we pledge if we create a new Tamagotchi Life. So I imagine there will be some issues if it doesn't.
If they don't.
Yeah.
Honestly,
the Nintendo Today app and
if they kind of scrubbed the romance element from the game
so
altogether.
I think that's part of the fun.
internally they protect any employees that are gay. So I think we're fine now. I think we're good.
Nintendo NCL are a very pro LGBT company. Like, I mean, they said that they would like support gay marriage when the Japanese government was saying that it wouldn't. Or whatever that was.
Also, like the completely unrelated game that everybody thinks is related, but it's not. Miitopia has a sort of no holds barred. Everyone can fall in love with anyone. Romance system, and then it got like the max age rating in Russia because it was deemed gay. So I think we're fine.
The Nintendo Today app is out, by the way, and
it's out now.
You get a cute little Mario animation when it starts.
There was Mario today.
Yeah,
That's
there he is.
Mario.
Finally.
Oh my god, they remembered.
He was just in mobile form.
I just love Meow Meow Mario.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna install it now.
All right, we won't make people listen to us all install the Nintendo Today app. So, thanks everyone for watching the Nintendo Direct with us, and join us next Wednesday for the Switch 2 Direct, an hour earlier than this one.
Well, also, I guess make sure to stay subscribed so that way for Sunday. I think we're still planning to do the GMSG, right?
Oh yes, we're doing Good Morning Source Gaming on Sunday to give some final Switch 2 predictions and I guess reflect on this Direct after a few days.
Yeah, just think about it and be like, do you guys think they're gonna do a kind of upgraded, performance enhanced version of Rhythm Heaven for Switch 2?
Gotta get that 4K Rhythm Heaven. Let's go.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Of course, like the video if you did, or like the stream more like it. Subscribe so you can always be tuned into the source. I'm actually now going to switch over to the end card so that way now you don't hear any of our voices. I couldn't do that otherwise. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh wait, whoops.
Goodbye.
Oh wait, whoops.